Low-income workers in Japan who can't afford rent. On a 200,000 yen monthly salary, they can only squeeze into a car to live. Do you know how helpless their nights are? 5:30 p.m. Kuzi, 22 this year, has just finished overtime and returned to her car. She's getting ready to find a place to spend the night. People like her who live in their cars tend to head to sparsely populated suburbs at night, since remote spots not only have free parking, but also offer a different kind of novelty. One of the perks of car living. After that, Kuzi drives for half an hour, and finally arrives at tonight's stopover. Once she parks, she adjusts the back seat to the best position to leave herself a comfortable space. She does this every single night. No choice, her finances are limited, and she can't afford a camper van yet. For now, she can only live in this little beater. After that, she can watch the scenery while sipping a little alcohol and snacking to relax her tired body. Kuzi used to rent an apartment, but she often overspent without meaning to. So to save enough for rent, she had to cut back on food, and often couldn't even eat her fill. Eventually she couldn't take it anymore, and decisively gave up the rental, borrowed money from her parents to buy a van and convert it, and started living out of her vehicle. Once she's rested enough, it's time for her to make dinner. For privacy, she pulls the curtains closed. Otherwise, as a young woman like her, in a country like Japan, she could easily catch the eye of someone with bad intentions. It's worth mentioning that although her car cost only about 400,000 yen, and looks very basic overall, it's equipped with 2 power systems, so various appliances can run to basically meet daily needs. Cooking rice or stir-frying a dish is no problem. She preps the ingredients and puts them in the pan, then has another small drink to unwind. After a whole day of work, she can hardly perk up, so a bit of alcohol keeps her going. Otherwise she feels utterly exhausted. Sure enough, after a sip, Kuzi feels revived. When the food's done, she can finally dig in. Since her pay is quite low in daily life, Kuzi doesn't get picky about food. For example, tonight she's eating a semi-prepared mini pizza from a convenience store, just pan-heated briefly. Gotta say, it's pretty convenient, perfect for people like her who live in cars. Right now Kuzi works as a restaurant server, with a wage level in the low-income bracket, only about 200,000 yen a month. The good thing is she doesn't pay rent anymore, saving a fixed expense, so her daily budget feels roomier, and her quality of life has gone straight up, even though the convenience can't compare to renting. Overall, it's not a big problem. After dinner, she tidies up, and when it's time, lies down to sleep. 6 a.m. the next day, Kuzi wakes up early. She was too exhausted after work last night to bother going to the bathhouse, so she handles it in the morning instead. She drives to a cheap public hot spring, spends about 500 yen, and soaks comfortably for half an hour. Nothing much to see in that process, so we'll skip ahead. After washing up, she eats breakfast there to fill up, then drives straight to work. That's the nightlife of Japan's low-income workers. After watching this video, what do you think of women like her? A bottom-rung female corporate drone in Japan exploited by her company has to drink herself to sleep every night just to ease the pressure. Do you know how bleak her nights are? 5:30 p.m. While other workers are already home from work, the 24-year-old Ifu has just finished a business meeting and is getting ready to head to the suburbs to find a cheap place to stay. No choice. As a low-level employee, she's often sent on business trips, and not being able to go home is the norm. After a 40-minute train ride, Ifu arrives at a cheap hotel that's only 3,000 yen per night. Of course, at that price the conditions aren't great. A tiny, old room of a few square meters, a single bed, and a TV. That's where she'll spend the night. She stays here, really because she has no choice. Her boss is unbelievably stingy. Travel allowance is only 5,000 yen per day. If she wants a decent hotel, she'd have to cover meals herself. She's long used to it, since it's been like this since she started the job. That's just the business trip standard. After setting down her belongings, she heads out to get something to eat. She isn't picky about food. Her income isn't high, and splurging on food makes the day feel wasted. Tonight she just picks a casual restaurant and orders 3 small dishes and a beer, spending about 1,000 yen total. Because her job is quite stressful, she usually has a drink to take the edge off. With just one sip, she feels all her exhaustion melt away. After the meal, she still isn't satisfied, so she decides to stop by a convenience store to buy more drinks and snacks, then heads back to keep drinking. Worth noting, in Japan, people like Ifu are called shichiku, corporate drones, a term that refers to obedient employees, exploited like livestock. Typical traits: long overtime, putting up with everything without complaint. As for her current lifestyle, Ifu frankly says her goal seems to be just to stay alive. Her days are nothing but eating, sleeping, and working. At least no matter how many worries she has, they disappear with each drink she downs. Though it's only a fleeting happiness. For Ifu, A little relaxation amid the grind is enough of a release valve. After eating and drinking, she heads out to shower. Cheapens like this usually don't have private bathrooms. You have to use the communal bath outside. And you might even need to queue. But she's accepted it. Since compared to an internet cafe or capsule hotel, this place is actually pretty good. After washing up and blow-drying her hair, she drinks some water and it's about time to sleep. She has to get up early tomorrow to work like a beast of burden, so she needs to be well rested. Time jumps to 6 a.m. the next day. Ifu gets up on schedule. Even though sleeping like this leaves her utterly drained, she still has to earn that measly 250,000 yen monthly pay, dragging her tired body out of bed. Luckily, this pace of life isn't new to her. As grueling as it is, she's used to it. Since this hotel provides free breakfast, she can save a bit more. After eating, she packs up, checks out, and hurries to the train to head back to the city and toil again. That's the nightlife of Japan's bottom-rung female, shichiku. After watching this video, what do you think of this kind of job? A slacker girl in Japan without a proper job. If she isn't eating, drinking, and having fun, she's playing pachinko. Do you know how aimless a day like that can be? 1 p.m. The 23-year-old Asuka is only just lazily waking up. As a freelancer, Asuka currently has no fixed working hours, so she can sleep as late as she wants. Shortly after getting up, she just can't resist satisfying a physical craving. Don't overthink it. She just wants a bottle of beer. Since graduating college, Asuka didn't want to be tied down by work, so she chose day labor gigs to get by. You get paid as soon as you clock out. And one shift can cover food and drinks for 3 days. Pretty sweet. After that little indulgence, Asuka takes a shower, then gives herself a proper makeover, and gets ready to head out and enjoy herself. Even if she's not working or socializing now, she still cares a lot about her appearance. All set, Asuka leaves home and heads straight to a pachinko parlor. Her lifestyle is pretty one-dimensional. Aside from eating, drinking, having fun, and part-time work, her favorite thing is pachinko. With a bit of luck, it can let her go a whole month without working. In Japan, pachinko parlors are hugely popular, a go-to way for many to relax. The gameplay is simple. Exchange cash for balls, earn points by playing, then trade the balls for prizes. Worth mentioning, although Asuka spends most of her time and money here, since this game depends heavily on luck, she usually loses more than she wins. In just 4 hours, the 100,000 yen she saved over a month shrinks to just over 7,000 yen, another day of massive losses. After cashing out and leaving, Asuka plans to find a restaurant for dinner before heading home. Even with little money left, she isn't worried at all. She's got another part-time gig in 2 days, and this will cover food and drink till then. Plus, she isn't picky about eating. Worst case, instant noodles every day, as long as there's money for smokes and booze. Once she's full, Asuka heads back home. Back home, she changes, grabs some snacks, has a drink, and relaxes. One of her few ways to entertain herself. From her overall state you can tell she's pretty listless. Well, of course, after grinding for a month, she's back to square one in a few hours. Luckily, Asuka's long since gotten used to it. She says she's fairly satisfied with her life now. She doesn't have big ambitions. As long as the basics are covered, that's enough. No need to spend most of her time working. These days, with day pay gigs, working about 3 days a week, she brings in around 200,000 yen a month. That's considered low income in Japan. Yet she lives almost pressure-free. She only has herself to feed. If there's money, she eats and drinks well. If not, she just makes do. She doesn't think about the future at all. She'll take comfort one day at a time. She never liked studying growing up. And she has no family background to lean on, so she has neither credentials nor skills. Whether it's finding a better job or making a change, she has no idea where to start. After that, whenever she feels tired, she showers and goes to bed. That's a day in the life of a Japanese slacker girl. After watching this video, what do you think of this lifestyle? Share your thoughts in the comments.